everyone. Beautiful day today. So, day off from work. Having a day in the garden. Open the bar up. Toffee Tavern. My little sanctuary. So today I'm going to be doing some pulled pork, to be honest. My wife's working all day. Doesn't finish till 6, so I thought, day in the garden, something easy. One pot wonder. Gonna serve with some nachos. Gonna be doing some salsa, some guacamole. So stay tuned. For now though, while the sun's out, have a couple of beers, chill out. So cheers everyone. Let's get cooking. So let's get this fire lit. So Jacob, you want to do the honours today?
Yeah.
Almost feels too hot to get a fire going, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Romeo. Just had a little haircut. Needs more. Say hello to Romeo. Nope. Join me again in a minute. Right, go on then, champ. Good lad. Let him catch first. Yeah, put a few bits over the top. Don't smother it. Yeah, good boy. Right, so we'll get this fire lit, and then we'll get our pork prepped. Okay, so for our pulled pork, we're going to do just start prepping the onion. So we just need one peeled. Again, you don't need to go too crazy with this. Just cut that bit off. It's mostly just for the pork to sit on. Jacob's tending to the fire. Doing a great job, babe. Okay, now what we're going to do, let's get the Dutch oven. Just going to sprinkle them over. Okay. Now, let's get our pork out. Now this is a 1.5 kilo bit of pork. You get your favourite rub. Okay, we want that all nicely coated. You can do this before, but obviously for the video, I'm just going to show you guys what I'm using. It does add nice taste to the barbecue sauce at the end. Get all that picked up. Now, the sauce I'm using is a Adam's rib barbecue rub, and that is going to sit on top of our onions. And there we go. Okay, so just before the pork goes on, what I'm going to do now is just add around the side. I like to go half and half of apple juice and pineapple juice. I think the pineapple juice got a little bit more sugar in. Adds to our barbecue sauce at the end. You want to go about halfway up the meat. I mean, the thing is, you need to keep an eye on it to make it not burn at the end. Underneath. Lid on. And then this will go on our fire for about 3 hours, but obviously check it every 45 minutes. So let's go. Okay, our fire's underway. Get this on, and then we'll check it in about an hour. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, so these are our ingredients for our Texas barbecue sauce. So we've got our Worcester sauce, liquid smoke, which is optional, but I think it adds a great taste. A little bit of pineapple juice, a bit of tomato ketchup, unsalted butter, soft brown sugar, muscovado sugar ideally, I just couldn't get any. A little bit of cider vinegar and a bit of smoked paprika. And I do like it a bit boozy, so I'm going to add a little bit of JD, a little bit of bourbon to it. Let's get doing it. So our glamorous assistant Jacob is going to be doing our barbecue sauce. So what do we say, Jacob? You need to go about 200, roughly 200 mil. You see me on the camera? Hi. Bit more. Okay, I'll do.
Nice.
Now, what we need, we've got some dark brown sugar. We need about 100 mil of that. So imagine that's 500 mil. So put a bit in. Doesn't need to be precise. We'll taste it as we go along.
It's not coming out.
It will. A bit more. A bit more. This gives us our luxurious feel to it, the sugar. A little bit more. It costs like pulling teeth. That might do you actually. Okay, now we want a little slug of that cider vinegar. Just give us a little bit of tartness. That'll do. That'll do. Yep, plenty. Okay. So we want a good drop of that. What's the sauce? Sorry about the sun behind us. Slug it. That's it. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. That'll do. Okay. You want a sprinkle of paprika. Smoked paprika, that is. That'll do. Okay. We want a squeeze of our liquid smoke. Now, liquid smoke is optional. It is quite powerful, but it's a lovely taste. Touch more. That'll do. Okay, and then a little dribble of pineapple juice, just to give us a little bit of sweetness. That'll do. Okay, now, because we're making a bourbon, let's go get some bourbon. Okay, so let's get a bit of JD. Definitely need some more. One shot, but should be enough. Okay, so we also need a little bit of butter. Very melted.
Oh no.
That's okay. Okay, nice. Put our shot of whiskey in there. Oh, nearly. And we just want to gently warm that through. So let's get it on the fire. Let's get it on the fire. We just need to gently warm that through now. And then we'll have a lovely barbecue sauce ready to sprinkle over our nachos. So our sauce is warmed through. So bring it over. Let's have a look. That looks great. So now we'll let that cool down. And then we'll be ready to pour that into our bowl. Well done, champ.
Thank you.
Wow. Imogen, my daughter's in a video. She's gonna hate this. Enjoy. So, our sauce is cooled generally enough now. So what I'm going to do is attempt to pour this into this squeezy bottle. This is going to end in disaster. Oh, last little bit. So this can now stay in the fridge.
Oh, you're so
Probably
old.
do you around a week, I'd say. Tastes great though. Lovely. So my sister-in-law got one of these smokeless fire pits. It's Very weird that we're lighting it in a fire pit. But they're getting a bit cold. So let's give it a go. So you light that.
There's a lot of smoke.
There's a lot of smoke for a smokeless fire pit. Let's load it up and see how we get on. Actually working really well. Giving off a lovely bit of heat. Lovely flame. And obviously no smoke. Maybe they do work. So let's have a look at the pulled pork. Okay, so I think we're pretty much ready to go. Oh, that looks fantastic. So we got a little bit of juice in there. The pork, I know, is very, very tender. So I'm going to take this off the heat now. I'm going to let this cool down a little bit. Can you see that? And then we're going to get pulling. So let's see how tender it is. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Gonna let this cool a little bit and then I'll pull it a bit more. Looks fantastic. Okay, so our pulled pork is looking fantastic. So now Jacob is gonna prepare our guacamole for us. So let's cut them in half. Just watch your fingers. Very careful. So we'll get these peeled in half. Brilliant. Take the stone out. Good lad.
Okay.
And then we're going to scoop them out. So we're going to do the same with all three. Join me in a second. Okay, so he did a great job that. Now he's going to scoop them out. That's it. Superb.
Wow.
You see, we've put them into a bowl.
There you go.
Doing a great job, champ.
Thank you.
So Jacob's done our avocado, so now we're going to mash them. We're going to mash them quite well, I think. Get them nicely guacamole-esque, shall we say. So we'll get that finished. Okay, so that's our avocado mashed. Now what we're going to do is add a whole lime. So we're going to cut that in half. And then we're going to squeeze the whole lime in with the avocado. So the acid obviously makes it, stops it going brown. And gives it a lovely taste, fresh taste. Now it's hard to mix up. So Jacob's now going to do our chili. So we're going to cut that lengthways, that's it. Need help, just let me know. So we're going to take out most of the stalks and the seeds. You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Just scrape it out. Okay. Now chop
That's
it.
good.
As thin as you can get it. It may take a while, so follow me in a minute. So give Jacob the rocket. So he's going to chop that really finely. Fine as you can get. Looks great, babe. Okay, so Jacob, add that to now to the guacamole. Now let's get on with our onion. So Jacob, you're going to do our onion for us.
Yeah.
So we want half of this onion as finely as we can get it. It's finely chopped.
Peel it.
Lovely. Perfect. So it's finely chopped. No, that's fine. Just half would be fine. As fine as we can get it. So let me just show you. So just give him a little help. But good lad, you go for it. As fine as you can get it. Yeah, superb job. Keep going, babe. One more. Okay, that'll do. Superb. Right, add that to the guacamole.
Sorry. So,
Lovely job. Let's give it a mix up now. Looks beautiful.
yeah, it looks great.
Well done. Okay, now let's get on with the salsa. So let's get on with our salsa. So what we have is some tomatoes which have been blanched, and then we need to finely skinned, and we're going to finely chop them. I mean, to be truthfully honest, again, doesn't need to be exact. Okay, it's a salsa, so you know, we're not restaurant grade, but as fine as you want them. You know, I don't mind a little chunky. So what we're going to do is get these chopped, and then we will get on with the rest. So our tomatoes done. So now what we're going to do is get about half a red onion. And we're going to get ready to finely chop this. And we probably only need not even half, really. Okay. What we do is get that in with our tomato. Now let's get seasoning. Okay, now I like my salsa a little bit spicy. So what we're going to do is go in with a little bit of chili. Just scrape out all them seeds. Go. And we're going to get this diced up and get that added as well. So what we're going to do now is add a little bit of coriander. Okay, so just taking this off our little bush. Just going to give this a good old mix up. Okay, and we'll get this added as well. Okay, now let's go in a little bit of salt. Let's go with a little slug of white wine vinegar, just a little bit. Okay, and then what we're going to do is go in with a whole lime, the juice of. Okay, let's give that a good old squeeze. Okay, let's give it a good mix up. And this is fresh as it comes. This will be beautiful. So we're all good to go, and I think we're ready to serve. Okay, so now we're going to get our nachos ready. So what we're going to do, just go in with another Dutch oven. Get our nachos in there. What I'm going to do, our pulled pork, which is looking fantastic. So I'm going to go in there with bits of pulled pork. Okay. I'm going to give this a bit of a mix up. God, it does look good there. It smells incredible. One little bit for good luck. Okay, now I've got the mozzarella and cheddar mix. I'm going to give this a good old sprinkle over the top. Now, I know you can put obviously the salsa and things on there, but some of the kids aren't that keen. So what I'm going to do is take this now, put it back on the fire, and just put the coals on top, just to melt the cheese. So let's get a couple of these on top. Just let some of that penetrate down. And we'll get that cheese melted, and then it'll be beautiful. Okay, so let's see how our nachos are getting on. Clear as much of this as we can. Beautiful. Okay, so we're ready to serve. So let's make a burrito. So first thing we're going to do, tortilla. We're going to go in now with a nice bit of pulled pork. Okay. Going to go in with a nice bit of this is boiled in the bag Mexican rice. Okay. Like a nice bit of rice in there. Going to go in a nice bit of salsa. Okay, and a nice bit of guacamole. Looks great. Okay, so we're going to fold it over, and we are going to wrap this as tight as we can get it. Okay, that is probably terrible to a lot of people, so I'm happy with that. Now let's get served up. Okay, so our burrito. Looks great. Let's go with our barbecue sauce. So I'm going to get a plate of nachos dished up, and then we'll see what the family think. So let's grab a plate of nachos as well. Cheese. Again, and a little bit of salsa. Guacamole. This is mine, by the way. Okay, now I want a little bit of sour cream. And then I want my barbecue sauce. So let's go and have a taste. Whoa, so that was a good cook. Okay, so what do you think? The family's laughing in the background, which makes this so much harder. But don't know why everyone's laughing, but it's really good. Burrito. Honestly, that's really good. Really good. So, you enjoying it?
That's really good. Absolutely delicious.
Good.
Perfect meal in the garden. Right? Love it. Absolutely perfect.
Good. Looks like Jessie wants some. So, guys, really enjoyable. It was a good cook. It was a nice sunny day. Really easy recipe. Really enjoyed it. Really tasty. But what I'd like to say is cheers to everyone for joining us again on Kev's Wild Kitchen. Hope you enjoyed it. We certainly have. A few drinks, nice sunny day. Lovely to be in the garden for a bit. And next week we're off on a family camp. I'm so looking forward to it. There'll be some good recipes, a good video hopefully, and hope you join us for the adventure. So take care guys, see you again.